Hello. Hey all, it's Antic Utopian, and welcome to another episode of the Subtopia series. And someone in the chat's already spamming, which is crazy. Now, normally when I do these episodes, I try my best not to use my own microphone or use my voice in them because it doesn't seem very fitting. But you know what? I guess it doesn't hurt to talk in one of these episodes. I feel like I should probably do that. Probably should do that from time to time, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing today? Good. Glad to hear, my friend. So, what I planned out, since now Tower of Dread and Tower of Despair are now completed, here's what I plan. I'm gonna plan to 100% the game. Yes, shocker, I know. This will be the second time that I will 100% Metopia throughout the years of me playing this game. And because of that, it will probably take a while for me to, use Mies from the villa because of this goal that I'm trying to reach. Because some of the achievements require me to reach level 99 relationship level, reach max grub stats, and of course level up every job with one Mii. And that alone will take a while. So for those who have submitted their Miis for the villa, unfortunately you're gonna have to wait for a very long time for me to use your Miis. Or, how about this? I'll make a community poll tonight. And the community poll will be about which Mii, would you rather for me to complete the game first, then use the Villa Miis? Or, would you rather for me to use one of the Villa Miis per episode? I repeat, would you rather for me to complete the game, 100% it, and then use the Villa Miis, or would you rather for me to use one Villa Mii per episode? Because the reason why I'm saying this is because mainly use one per episode. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a community a poll in a moment. Give me a moment. I feel like not everyone's gonna answer, so how about this? I'll make a poll. I'm actually gonna make a poll in the chat, and then tonight I'm gonna make the exact same poll and via community post. So give me a moment, guys. Alright, I have the poll up in the chat. Feel free to vote. I'll wait for a moment. Now, keep this in mind. If the majority wins, if the majority picks use 1 millime per episode, this will severely hinder my 100% completion progression. So I'm letting you know, if the majority were to pick to use 1 millime per episode, it will severely hinder my 100% completion progression, meaning that it will take longer for me to 100% the game if I use 1 millime per episode. Keep that in mind. Okay, so small fry. I'm gonna explain how will I determine which villain me I'm gonna use. So the villain me's that I'm gonna use if the majority pick the first option that's in the poll right now. How it's gonna work is that I will use it in the order that I see it, and to make sure that the order stays the same, I will make sure to end the episode via switching back the meme to that proper order. And that's pretty simple to do, actually. I just cannot be swapping me's or mixing them up one by one, or too much rather. So what I see in the villa is the me's I'm gonna be referring to by order. For example, here's the example I'm gonna say. All right, let me go to the end. And let me go to sort party. And let me go to the villa. The order that you see are the me's that I'm gonna be using first, from the top to the bottom. So the top me's I'm gonna be using from left to right. Not right to left, left to right. Why? Because the me's that you add to the villa are added from the left, not from the right. So, for example, I will be using the me Aurora in whatever future episode. I'm not going to be using the Villa me in this episode, but I plan that starting on episode 30. Starting from episode 30, I'll start using Villa me's if the majority were to pick 1 me per episode. So, yeah. I'll promise you that if the majority were to pick the first option that's on the poll, then I will start using Villa me's on episode 30, starting on episode 30. So that means on episode 30, I will start using Villa me's. And I will be going from left to right in each roll until on the last Villa me, and then it will restart. Now keep this in mind, I'm pretty sure there are folks out there who still want to submit their me's for the villa. So this order might get longer and longer and longer. Keep that in mind that you can only have up to 90 me's in the villa. So if 90 me's were in the villa, that means you're gonna have to wait 90 episodes, the next 90 episodes, in order for your me to appear again in the next episode. So keep this in mind, people who want to submit their me's for the villa. Want to submit your Mies for the villa? You're very less likely to have you're very less likely to have screen time. I'm letting you know. I know many of you want to do the villa because, you know, job and stuff like that, yada yada yada. But keep this in mind. The more Miis that are added to the villa, the less likely it is for you to have some consistency in the next coming episodes. Well, actually, it is pretty consistent. But what I'm saying is that you will have to wait for a long while for your Miis to pop out again in the upcoming episodes, is what I'm trying to say. So, if I were to have 90 Miis, and if I were to pass by your Mii in that one episode, that means you're gonna have to wait another 90 episodes in order for that Mii to be shown again, or to be used again. So keep that in mind. This is why I recommend that if you want your Miis to have some sort of proper screen time, and for those who have not submitted any Miis whatsoever, I recommend that you do not have all 3 of your Miis on the villa. And this is for those who have not submitted any Miis. If you have not submitted any Miis, I recommend that you do not submit all 3 of your Miis on the villa. You can have at least 1 Mii in the villa, and you can put 2 of your Miis as a traveler Mii. That way, at least your Miis are very likely to show up, even whether or not they appear as traveler Miis or as the villa Miis. You have 2 chances, although one being RNG, while the other one being very consistent, albeit take a while for set Mii to appear again. So, for those who already submitted 3 Miis for the villa, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can change that, because I mean, yeah, I could delete Miis from the villa, but that basically means that you just wasted my time just because I just said this in the chat, or in the stream rather, not chat. So yeah, because if in order for my time to not be wasted, for those who have already submitted 3 Miis in the villa, I will not be deleting your villa Miis. Why? Because if you requested to delete the villa Miis that you want to delete, and then you want them to be as traveler Miis, that tells me that you wasted my time. And because of this, I will not delete any villa Miis that are added. This also applies to all other roles that have been applied in the game, such as main roles. If you request for your Mii to be deleted, that is occupied via a main role, I will not delete it. So yeah, keep this in mind, alright? Now, in case you guys haven't caught on, for those who just came to the stream, you can always go back to the stream a couple minutes back, me explaining how this will work for me. To make this a little bit easier for you folks, I will make a community post regarding this as well, so that way you guys can read through thoroughly and understand what I'm trying to say here. Anyways, just remember, starting on episode 30, I repeat, starting on episode 30, if the majority pick the 1 Mii per episode, 1 villa Mii per episode, I will start picking the Miis. I will start using the villa Miis. And based on the results, it looks like the majority picked use 1 villa Mii per episode. So it seems like we have an obvious winner. And because of that, I'm gonna end the poll right now, because the majority have picked use 1 Mii per episode. So I'm gonna end it right now. So that'll do, I guess. I think that should be sufficient. I think that will be sufficient. You know what? Disregard that I'm gonna make the poll regarding this. What's it called? Whether or not I'm gonna use villa Miis per episode now. Disregard that. Apparently, the majority of you want me to use villa Miis per episode. So because of that, starting on episode 30, right now this is episode 26. That means after this episode, you got 4 more episodes. So starting on episode 30, I will start using villa Miis from left to right. So that's how I would use the Miis in order. So keep that in mind. Anyways, without further ado, let's start this episode because obviously we're very delayed into the stream where I was busy explaining a few things. But I feel like this is more of a proper way for me to explain it anyways, because I feel like typing in chat has its limits and it will take a while for me to explain things properly in the chat when not using my voice. So I feel like this is I think this is a good time for me to explain a few things before I move on to episode 26 of the Subtopia series. Anyways, thank you all for supporting the series throughout. I cannot believe this series has been doing pretty well. I'm surprised it's doing really well for what's supposed to be doing. Now, yeah, like I said earlier, I am aiming to 100% this game. How I will plan on 100% this game, it depends on how I would go towards what path, like how I would path it or whatnot. I don't even know how to word this right. But yeah. So right now, my focus is on 100% in the game, and 100% in the game is already tedious as it is. So 100% this game may take a good while. So, and because of that, I will not rush. I will take my time 100% in this game. I am not in a rush of 100% in this game. I am not desperate for 100% in this game because A, I already 100% in this game before, and B, this is a series. This is not like my main save file where I always play on. No, I only play on this save file whenever I'm doing an episode, i.e. live streaming this an episode. So of course I'm not gonna be playing this game every day in order to 100% the game. I feel like that's just a bit inconsistent. So in order for me to keep consistency, I'm only gonna be playing the save file every time I live stream an episode. And I've always been doing that since the beginning of the series. Keep that in mind. So I'm not in a rush and I'm not desperate for 100% in this game. I will take my time because I know 100% in this game is tedious and therefore I will just take my sweet time. I will not rush because why would I rush? There's no point in rushing a game like this where most of the elements, most of the 100% completion is contributed by RNG, and RNG is, you know, uncontrollable. You really can't control RNG. Anyways, there's 2 errands and a quiz and a war explorer and 2 tasks. So it looks like that's the things we're gonna be doing today in this episode. After we're done with those, I don't know what we're gonna do next. Maybe I'll just end the episode off here, or maybe I'll just grind a little. I do not know, but who knows. I already 100% the game, but you know, it doesn't hurt to 100% it again. Like, I want to 100% this save file because I feel like this save file is. I feel like I made a lot of progress in this save file. I feel like I made too much progress to the point where I am dedicated enough to even consider 100% in this game. So because of that, I'm gonna 100% this game again via this save file. Or in this save file, not via. Via is the wrong word for this. Wrong area. Do you think Tomodachi Live Living the Dream looks pretty promising based on it looks promising, I can tell you that much, but as far as I know, I don't know much about the game other than the appearance or graphics or whatnot. To me, I care about the gameplay. I'm always the type of person that cares about the gameplay more than the appearance and graphics. Because, well, I for one, I play, like, retro games, and I don't care about how ugly it looks. I play them. And 2, gameplay is really important. Gameplay is really, really important. So, if the gameplay is good, or if it's seemingly good, then my views will say it's even more promising. Stylish, hold on. Actually, before I even do this, I'm gonna do the Warwick, not the quiz. I need to do the quiz first. Let's get the easy ones out of the way first. Like the more, yeah, obviously the easy ones where they finish much quicker. Let's get those out of the way first before I even start doing the actual tests. And apparently I only have 2. Not including the Warwick Explorer test, because that's just a thing. It's just like a bonus thing. So you really can't consider that a task. I mean, even though it's called a task. I mean, I wouldn't even consider it as such because, for one, it's just more of a bonus thing where you can just get bonus stuff like XP, gold, or snurp radishes. But yeah. Do you still think I'm very experienced in me? Yes. I still think you are very inexperienced in the game, Copro. And right now, I'm reading the chat right now, and you guys are talking about school stuff. Interesting. The mic's going silent? I'm watching my own stream on my phone and I don't hear it going silent at all, so I don't know. Let me know you guys are hearing the same issue. Did not pay attention. Oops. Wow, okay. I clicked on the wrong button, by the way. I meant to click on the capture button. Because I did not pay attention because I was looking at chat. So I don't know which me it was. I only got a glimpse of it. Like, I only saw, like, for, like, a nanosecond or whatnot. I don't know, millisecond, nanosecond. So I don't know which me it was completely, but based on my peripheral vision that managed to caught a glimpse of it, I realized that it was that me. So I'm like, okay, it has to be this me, because I've seen a glimpse of it. So I figured it's probably this me, right? It is this me. Yes, go Angela. Yeah, I start classes on Wednesday. I know I check my schedule, and my schedule says I start classes on Monday, but Monday is a Labor Day, and I'm pretty sure in Labor Day, schools are, you know, closed, and same with classes. So I'm pretty sure that I am free on Monday, and I start on Wednesday, because I have classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, based on my schedule. In case you're wondering why I have it on those 3 days, because I'm in college, that community college to be specific. But yeah, that's how college works. You get to choose your schedule, you get to choose which classes you want to go to, you get to choose what dates work best for you. And I was trying to look for one that has that suits for Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, but unfortunately I couldn't find one with the Tuesday schedule based on my planner. So, unfortunately, the best I can do was Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. With the voice, it's not a voice. I wouldn't call it a voiceover. I mean, if you refer like a voice to me, a voiceover is like referring to like a video or like pre-recorded video with my voice. That's voicing over the video, where whatever I say is not in sync with the video. Like, for example, if I were to record any video right now, if I were to record like a Metopia video, and after recording a Metopia video, I can just add my voice in it. To me, that's a voiceover, because you're voicing over a video. This is a live stream. So, whatever you're hearing right now is live, meaning that I'm actually talking as I'm playing. So, keep that in mind. Wait. Okay. I was a little confused at first. I did not observe. I was like, wait. And I was like, oh, it's the nose. The nose is different. That's the difference. And it's the thing. Okay. Okay, for a second I thought I was a little wrong, but never mind. Hello, Sam. Do we play? Unfortunately, I mean, I recently got Dolphin Emulator, but I run some tests, and unfortunately, I cannot seem to live stream or record on the emulator due to lag issues. It doesn't lag. It doesn't lag at all if I'm just running the emulator itself. But if I were like to use OBS Studio in the background, it actually causes severe lag. And with also severe some frames per second drops as well. So unfortunately, as much as I would do replay, I cannot do it. So if I want to live stream or do a video on WePlay, the only proper way for me to do it is via using the Wii console, an actual Wii console, and me owning WePlay. Which, by the way, I actually do own WePlay. I actually own WePlay. I actually bought it on Goodwill. It was on Goodwill. I was like, oh, WePlay. I'm like, oh, I'll take it. It's like what, $10? It was $10 on Goodwill. So I'm like, oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I remember playing WePlay back in the day when I was little, obviously. And unfortunately, I don't have the game after then. But then recently, I wouldn't say fairly recent. I would say fairly recently, because I don't know, it was like months ago, but yeah, I got WePlay out of Goodwill, and it was like $10, 10 US dollars. All right, not in case you're from a different country, and it's particularly in countries that uses the dollar, not the US dollar, but like the dollar, like a New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. There's multiple dollars, in case you haven't noticed. Whoa! Okay, that's not. I mean, okay, thank you, Trash Can, for doing that. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I was just, I wasn't paying attention to chat because I was busy responding to Sam. Until I realized when I looked at chat just now, I was like, whoa, okay, I think he said way too much in rapid time. Like, Sam, if you're still watching the stream, please calm down what you say. And understand that and I'm trying to explain to you why I can't play WePlay, but obviously you're ignoring that, which does irritate me. But thank you, mods, for taking care of that. But another thing that was shocking is that I'm able to view deleted messages. Obviously, this dude said, "Can I go to your house, please?" Right. That already is concerning. Anyway, this is XP. Prefer Snurp radishes, to be honest. No, testing timid is a lot worse than, because okay, let me testing timid. I try my best not to mention him anymore, but because you guys bring it up and you guys are not aware of who testing timid is or how he behaves, because it seems like you guys are very I don't know, ignorant. No offense. Testing timid, never partook in any of my live streams. He did comment on my posts and videos. He did not spam on said comments and posts. Although the only time he was being irritating was when he started to annoy me. But as far as I know, he doesn't. He spams in his own way, but he spams in his own channel, where he does his ridiculous posts and shorts and videos and whatnot. Yada yada yada. I wouldn't compare Testing Tim to Sam. I'm be straight with you. I wouldn't compare those two. They're not alike. They're not the same people. They don't behave like they're the same person. So I don't know. That sounds like... Okay, well, I'm 19 years old. I'm an adult, so... Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... If... In my stance, okay, trust me. I know that sounds like a very creepy thing. And if I was a minor, it would kind of almost be interpreted as a pedophilic manner or thing. But I'm 19 years old. So... In that scenario, he wouldn't be a pedophile at all, but he'll still be a creep. But I'm not saying that I condone his message saying that he wants to go to my place. No, I still find that creepy. Like, that's creepy enough for me. All right. I mean, if I was a minor, that'd be worse. But if I'm an adult. But even despite being an adult, it's still creepy regardless. I'm not saying that I condone it. I'm just saying that it's still creepy. It doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, it's creepy regardless. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm an adult. It doesn't matter if I'm a minor. Yes, it would be worse if I was a minor. But I'm an adult, so it's less worse. But it's still... No, it's still not. Right, I forgot. I need to actually check to see if my main wants something, because I changed my job to the vampire and trying to get the max gear for the vampire. So, right now I have every gear. Well, not every gear per se. I need to get the ragged gear, obviously. But yeah, the ragged gear. I need to get the ragged gear for all gear. I think I got some of the ragged gear. I don't know which ones. But also, I need to get all of the gear besides the red gear in every job. So far, I have it in every job except Popstar. Except Popstar, Cat, and Vampire. I think those are the only ones I need to actually get to Legendary Gear. Popstar will be a little bit longer because you need to get both the male and female outfits of Popstar in order for the 100% completion to even count. Other than getting the ragged gear, of course, obviously. No denying that, you need the ragged gear in order for 100% the game. But yeah, I need to get Popstar, Cat, and Vampire. And I know I already have every other job because literally every other person has one job of one type. So obviously, and they obviously have the best possible gear in the game. So it's really obvious that they're not, you know, they're no longer needed in that manner, in that way, you know. So, I was rudely woken up by an alarm that went off in my apartment. I was not happy. So, keep that in mind that I am in kind of a bad mood right now, which is not which is not normal, obviously, and not very usual either. So please don't push my buttons. I am a little bit down, or not down. I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit angry because that happened. I mean, it was also kind of my fault because I slept very late last night. And I'm pretty sure, and I know what time, excuse me. And I went, yeah, I went to sleep at like around 3:30 in the morning, which is like definitely a no-no for me, because I need to start sleeping early, considering that I have classes that's gonna start very soon. But yeah, I need to fix my sleeping schedule, and in a way, it's kind of my fault that I woke up in a bad mood because of what happened. But at the same time, I'm still a little bit upset because I woke up I was really awoken by the fire alarm that went off in my apartment, and now because of that, I'm not in a good mood. Not in a good mood today. So hopefully, me playing this episode, or doing this episode stream, would make me feel better. Because whenever I play games, I usually feel better. Or sometimes I just eat something, and sometimes when I eat something, I feel better afterwards too. But yeah, right now I'm not in a good mood, so please don't be annoying. That's all I ask. Hopefully this game doesn't annoy me either, because it's a good way. This game is also a little bit annoying in its own way. Oh yeah, testing him too. I mean, he was more of a joke more than anything. He was just annoying. He wasn't rude. He was just annoying. It was just annoying. He wasn't rude. He wasn't being insulting. He was just being annoying. And annoyance is basically the least of my worries when it comes to people hating me. Like, if you're just annoying, then okay, but that's like the least of my worries, because annoyance is kind of something that can easily be, blocked or prohibited or prevented. Yeah, obviously prevented, but meh. It's just that annoyance is not really a big deal. I need to still check my... Yeah, I need to keep doing this. Every time I finish a level, I need to keep doing this. What do you mean by that? Who all has legendary gear? So, who has legendary gear? Warrior, Mage... Yeah, okay. Warrior, Mage, Thief, Chef, Cleric, Princess, Imp, Tank, Scientist, okay, hold on. There's... Actually, I feel like I always have a brain fart. Like, why do I not remember all the jobs by memory? Anyways, what I was saying was that I have all gear for the Warrior, Mage, Cleric, Thief, Chef, Imp, Scientist, Tank, Princess, Flower, and Elf. All I need is Vampire, Cat, and Popstar. Those are the only legendary gear pieces that I'm missing. And of course, as for ranked gear, I don't know which ones I have ranked gear for, but as far as I know, I'm not too concerned about that, because it only appears in a specific roulette, so... I'll get them all whenever I get them all, so I'm not concerned about that. I also need to do note that in order to 100% the game, one me needs to own every piece of gear in the game, including the rag stuff. So yeah, I need a lot of gold for that. And quite honestly, it's gonna take a while, but it's not tedious. Gold is really plentiful in the game. So it wouldn't take me long for me to get the gold, especially to reach 9 maximum gold as well. But yeah, post game gives you a plentiful amount of gold, so I'm not worried about that. If it's as simple as getting every single gear piece that doesn't have any RNG element into it, that's fine. I don't care. People say that's irritating. I'd say it's just takes a while, and that's to be expected. I mean, it's always to be expected to 100% a game, let alone the Utopia. So yeah, if you're annoyed by 100% a game, let alone Utopia, then I don't know what you're doing, cause that's to be expected. You're the expectations of 100% the game. You're met with some very cruel and cruel, inconvenient annoyances, whatever, whatnot, etc. Yeah, you're gonna be met with that. I'm letting you know. Okay, there's 4 delicious snurps. That's a problem. I mean, not really, actually. I mean, if I lose, then I can always go back to it anyway. It's not a regular task where if I lose, they're gone for good. If I lose, I just refight it. Unfortunately, my main hero doesn't have the chef at max level, so for the most part, it's gonna be pointless to just play myself. Although I know these guys have a lot of hit points. That's not what I want to see. I got 2 of them, 2 more to go. And they're all done for. Let's see how many of those snurp rashes I got. I know I got 4, but I'm not seeing like 2 star I got. Only 1. I am not getting lucky with these at all. Like, how come I always get like I remember I remember getting like all 4 of them to get 2 star, and I only got 1 star in this one. Like, I swear, I feel like my RNG was different between save files at this rate. This is gold perk, so I might as well get some gold while I'm at it. I don't have max gold, so might as well. Again? That's twice! That is twice now! Literally hide quirk activated twice. Didn't even take long either. That's very depressing. Uh, how do you think? How do you think Utopia Sprinkle tastes like? I don't know. Salt? Probably tastes like glitter. Oh, it's one of every kind. All right. That's fine. I guess maybe. Can you not attack? Jesus. Okay, maybe if the Were Snurp were to attack me instead, because I know they can deal plentiful damage and it ignores defense. Nope, it just runs away. That sucks. I like how Bat Tornado is like my most powerful move I can use right now, considering how low my stats are. Oh wow, I got a 2-star Snurp Radish, nice. And level 49. Level 48. Okay. Let's do this one first, because that's the one I talked to first anyways. Alright, now coming along, so it's gonna be a random enemy. That's a boss, so... Carcaton? Yeah, Carcaton. Alright. There's 3 levels in this one. I know this format. This level format. 3 levels. I'll take more of these. Alright. Get more of these, why not? Wii Sports should require a lot of setup. If you play on an emulator without a real Wii remote, well, when I was implementing the emulator on my laptop, it turns out that you could implement like an actual Wii remote to your laptop. It's just that you need like a special type of sensor bar in order for you to pull it off. Can you like not? Alright, what I was talking about earlier, I saw it on a YouTube video, keep that in mind. That works. Ah, Jesus. Ah, quit. You can set a key to trigger motion. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be silent until I play this game. I'm usually silent anyways. Unless something stupid happens. Okay, game. My God. Proof. Proof. Ooh, okay. That is now becoming stupid. That's actually stupid. Oh, uh-oh. Sorry about the noise you're hearing. I'm adjusting my mic right now. Sorry if you hear any noises. Ah, Christ. Oh, shite. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I feel like they do. I feel like the AI programming on towards vampires. I feel like they just target vampires. That's what I feel like what they're programmed to do. Just target vampires. I feel like it's purposely made in order for the curse ability to be utilized, I guess. But how can you utilize a skill like that? Like, you really can't utilize curse. What the fuck? What? 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 What is this game? Shut up, X game. That is not normal. 3% chance, my ass. Shut up! Okay, apparently my me has a trend of you just wanting more weapons. They don't want armor, they want weapons. Shut up, X game. Everything to you is overrated at this point. Did I get just like 6 MP candies out of this, really? Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, oh goody. Same me, I got sick. Lovely. Not like I'm using that me. Deltarune is good. You haven't even played it. You can't talk. Well, obviously, that's completely irrelevant. I'm not talking about the game. Clearly, you don't know that at all. That I wasn't even talking about the game. I didn't even share my opinion about the game whatsoever. I did not mention Deltarune whatsoever, and you mentioned it, so... Oh, great. 6 paths. Lovely. And there's red Orochis in this one. Stop attacking the vampire. For the love of Jesus. I'm putting you in the safe spot at this rate. Dude, I'm muted. I'm muted in the voice call. So stream delay is not an excuse. And context. Whatever, man. Six paths, my beloved. That's why the vampire's large number of HP. That doesn't... I honestly don't think the high probability of the vampire getting hit by enemies is an excuse for its high HP. Look at the pop star. Look at the flower. You got other high HP jobs that don't get hit as much as the vampire does. So again, where's the logic in that? But what's the point of being VC if you're one, not gonna include our voices, and two, gonna stay muted and have us muted too? One, I want to be in the VC still, despite that I'm muted, because I don't want to go back into it and, you know, do all the shenanigans just to get back. I know it's very little, but you know what? Inconvenience. I want convenience. And two, I mean, also one, why am I not including your voices? Because this is a series dedicated to this, to me. Well, not really, actually. It's dedicated to you guys, my audience, obviously. But, I kind of, when it comes to me wanting to include your voices, I feel like it's more appropriate that I do this in just, like, these live streams where I don't dedicate anything at all. Like, if I don't dedicate to a series whatsoever. That's just one good excuse why I am in this VC, because I feel like it's more appropriate that I don't include your voices in the series, because one, I already know you guys. You guys spew out a bunch of nonsense anyways. There's no factor in you don't contribute in a way where it makes sense for me to include your voices. So if you were to contribute in a way, like answering people's questions in the chat, for example, or I don't know, anything that's relevant, maybe I will include your voices when I'm in the voice call. But obviously that's not the case because, well, I have other live streams as proof of this. Like, all you guys do is goof around anyways. I mean, I goof around too, but obviously not when I'm doing a series like this. I try not to. Doesn't seem right. And two, gonna stay muted, have us muted too, doesn't seem like good use of CPU. Well, it's not using much CPU it's not, god damn it, this is what happens when I'm distracted in the chat. It's not even using that much CPU. Live streaming, okay, as far as I know, when me recording uses more CPU usage than me live streaming, I can tell you that much. But right now, it's not using much CPU. I want to say that's why Nintendo put a large amount of HP to mainly take the hits. That's, I mean, again, it doesn't explain why the vampire gets hit a lot compared to other Miis or other jobs with high HP values. I don't see the pop star, the flower, the warrior, the other jobs with ridiculous high amounts of HP getting hit more than the vampire. If you're gonna utilize hit points, if you're gonna use high amounts of hit points, then make it so that that the vampire doesn't actually take so much damage because the enemies prioritize hitting the vampire. Again, it doesn't. If you're gonna make it so that, increase the vampire's defense. The vampire's defense stat is not even that high to justify its high HP that results in what the fuck? What? That no, okay, what? Okay, game. Right, okay, game. Oh my god, that is... That's just, nah, that's just funny. That's actually kind of funny. Stop buying weapons, Angelic! Alright, sweet. I got the right suit. For the vampire, obviously, but I don't care. I just don't equip it, obviously. Keep that. I only use 2 gaming tickets for that. That's nice. Anyways, what I was saying is that the fact that the vampire has the highest HP stat in the game, yet a lot of enemies prioritize, well, probably all enemies do actually, they prioritize hitting the vampire or targeting the vampire, whether it's magic or physical. I think it's mostly physical at this rate. But if you're gonna if the enemies are gonna prioritize the vampire, then having a high HP stat is not enough. It's not enough. If you're gonna prioritize that, it needs to also have a relatively decent defense stat, because right now its defense stat is mediocre at best. It's not even great. Like, it doesn't take much. I mean, yeah, it still doesn't take much physical damage still, but compared to other high defense jobs, it's like it doesn't justify the excuse why the AI prioritized targeting the vampire. I think it's annoying. Yeah, you can say, nah, it's just that you can, that way, so that curse has a use. Curse is completely useless unless you're using it as a way to get experience via hunting rare, very rare snurps. That's really it. Other than that, it has no other usefulness other than that one use. Like, it's such a bad skill. Like, if you're gonna make it like at least a mediocre skill at best, why not just return 100% of the damage instead of 50%? To me, that makes more sense, because that actually deals a good chunk of returning damage. Like, why is it worse than counter arrow? Dude, it's actually worse. In most cases, it's worse than counter arrow. And counter arrow does a much better job. You don't even have to, I mean, yeah, it behaves differently. But again, if you're talking about countering and returning damage back to the attacker, counter arrow does a much better job at doing that. I think everyone is dead. Yep. And I am too slow. I mean, regardless, I do have to consume some of these bananas because I need to upgrade my HP bananas. I have yet to maximize it. As you can tell, they recover 130 HP because I don't use them as much as I use MP candies, for Christ's sake. Oh, hold on. You have the gleeful status. Get you a little above half, so that way I don't have to use safe spot. And that way I don't have to, what's the word? You don't have to use an HP banana, so yeah. You're gonna heal me. How much HP? 215, that's really good actually. Oh wow, you're no longer targeting the vampire. What a shocker. Well, I need to recover everybody. That works, I guess. Yawn. I would crap my pants if that thing were to kill all three of them. And then you know. This battle's taking way longer than it should, to be honest. Oh, I have Scorching Breath. I didn't even notice. Let's use it. Because logic. Because logic. Hello, Wonder Red. Welcome to the stream. Nope. Oh, right. Oops. Forgot still your turn. What are you, Scorching Breath and Back Tuner was a cheaper choice? I'm so freaking sleepy. Ugh. That works. Oh, goody, a gift. Let me lower the volume a little bit. And the game still wants me to get weapons for Angelic. Never want to get a piece of gear or improvement of gear. Because that's just how this game works. No, not this morning. Hope so. Bam! Ah, it's cold. Yeah. Just one popsicle. No, I leftover kebab. Yes. Oh, I need to know that. And with myself. No, they're in the call. Because I don't play golf every day, and that's not the only thing I play. Also, if I want to play with them, they don't want to play with me because I kick their asses. Freaking Cole keeps saying that I naturally could gain skill at video games. He's like, man, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Speak.
Hello?
Hey, Cole. Yes, I am alive and well, and I'm doing my thing. So I'm in a call with my mom right now. They were wondering why am I not playing with you guys. Yeah, my mom was wondering why am I not playing with you guys. You know what I told my mom? Because you guys don't want to lose.
No, he's saying stuff on the call.
X Game's a dumbass. The X Game is a dumbass. That's like I'm saying Thomas. Okay, obviously they're oblivious. I'm a mute. There we go. Cole said ass. Okay. I'm being Dalton right now. Please, please tell me. What am I do? No. Please tell me. Please tell me. What am I doing? What am I doing that Dalton would do? What am I doing that Dalton would do? What am I doing that Dalton would do? Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Tell me what would I do that Dalton also does? Please tell me. Let me hear it. Come on. This... I don't understand you. I don't understand you either. You make no sense. Sometimes you use illogical for your statements. Illogistics. There we go. That's the word.
Anyways, hello.
What is this? Severe miscalculation. Gold. Gold. Okay.
to you later.
Why?
Or
You're bored? Oh, come on. Whoa!
waiting for your dad to fix the car, but nothing.
I'm gonna call him. Bye. Excuse me, folks. I'm gonna call my father. I was in a call with my mom, in case you haven't noticed. I'm trying to make sure her voice doesn't show up in the stream, but I'm gonna call my father, so I'll be right back. So much for that. Alright, back. It's just a little brief call. Alright, this might be a problem. This might be a problem. Yes. Problem indeed. I need to stop doing this to my microphone. Hold on. This fight's going really, yeah, it kinda is, but you know, that's what it is, you know? I've had many battles where my mates are not in good stance right now. It's normal. Annoying, but it's normal, unfortunately. Yeah, as you can tell, really normal because now I have to recover them again. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Wasting my time, recovering my Miis, because... that's just how it is, you know? Okay. Okay. Eh, why does Angela keep I'm gonna reach legendary weapon at this rate. Why does Angela keep Right, okay. I think that's like the first time I've ever used an HP banana, actually. That I need to check my stats. Bruh, really? Curse killed it. Okay, sure. Using black hole would have been a much better. Oh my god, that's annoying. Using black hole would have been a much better choice. Yes, let's only kill one of them. Sure. And get praised for it. Alright. See how this game is. Wow. Yeah, I had a feeling. You not? Sacrifice. Nope, never mind. Donate. Not donate. Cover. Damn. That actually kind of worked out in my favor. I'll take that. Alright, one task left to do. Midland Marsh. And of course... Pretty sure it is the flying ribbon. There they are. And 2 Retributors. Oh, you got rid of the robot. I'll take that. I think they don't appear in a level 50 every frontier. As far as I know, they only appear for level 47 Fat Fairy Task. And those don't, they tend to appear on those ones, but I've never seen them appear on the level 50 every frontier. So it depends on the level, not just the... Yeah, it actually depends on the level, not just the location. Yes, the Ancient Robots have a boss variant. In fact, the boss variant is actually more powerful than the Traveler Robot boss. But what the thing is, they appear in a very quite frequent low level that it's not possible to get in when you have like a level 50 me in the end. Like it's not possible unless you lowered your average level to something like say like 45. They can appear at a level 44 Fat Fairy Task as far as I know. And those ones actually not only are they more powerful than the traveler version, they're also more powerful than the regular versions. Not only that, they actually drop a frick ton of experience compared to the traveler boss variant. Or the travel, yeah, that one. Really? You suck, game. Oh wow, finally some armor. Yep, pretty much. Oh, look who's back. Hey there, Sam. Okay, Sam, I already said it. I already don't have Wii Play, dude. I can't be able to play Wii Play. I have it, but I can't play it. Ugh. Okay, you're gonna continue this shit. You know what? There you go. All right, Super B, let me explain. I have Dolphin Emulator, where I can emulate Wii games. But I can't play Wii Play because I need a specific setup in order to play Wii games on an emulator like that. I can play GameCube titles, but I've run some tests and I'm unable to record or even properly live stream on the platform or on the emulator because not only does it have a lot of lag, it also crashes. And that's something I don't like and I don't want when it comes to live streaming. Look, I actually have Wii Play. I have a Wii. I also have a Wii myself. I have Wii Play. It's in my mom's place. I'm not in my mom's place. I'm in my dad's place. Doesn't matter what place where I am anyways. I don't have it with me, period. Also, I don't have the proper setup to play on the Wii by live streaming. Can't do that. Can't do that. At least not yet. But still. Ah! Okay. So yourself. Hello, K&E. Welcome to the stream. Jesus. Ah, cool. I literally had to think for a moment. Considering it's a level 40, this is a level 48 task, it's very likely it's a possibility. Oh, you know that the Flying Raven always does that, it seems. Like, last time he jinxed that I would fight the Traveler Burst, and it happened. Which was pretty stupid. Sweet, got it first try. Fucking knew it! Hello, Lima. Welcome to the stream. Well, that's the last task. You know what? I'm done. I am. Trust me, if I was in a better mood today, I will continue the episode. But I'm done. Done for today. Bummer. I'll be the end for today's episode, guys. Sorry. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you have not, and feel free to comment if you want to. Remember, I'm still accepting submissions, so if you are one of the people that haven't submitted yet, feel free. You can submit up to 3 Miis. Keep that in mind. You can only submit up to 3 Miis, and make sure your submissions contains no replicas whatsoever. I am only looking for original Miis. No replica designs of any kind whatsoever. If I see that you submitted any replicas, your submission will be denied. Remember that I'm only accepting 3 Miis per user. So that means if you're one person, you're allowed to submit 3 Miis. If you're another person, you're allowed to submit another 3 Miis. So anyways, if you want to submit, feel free to make a community post that contains the following. If you want your Mii to be a traveler Mii, just tell me the access key just tell me the access key and tell me the Miis, tell me the Miis that you want me to put as a traveler Mii, and I'll do so. You do not need to add anything else. But if you want to submit your Miis as the Villa Miis, then you need to make sure you have the following. Of course, you need your access key, of course, but you also need to provide the job, the personality, and the war cry of the Mii. This is purely optional, but you can also provide a type of clothing as a decoration type of thing, as decor. If you want to, but I advise do not request that yet until I get every single piece of gear in the game. That way it's easier for me to get it, or implement it rather. Anyways, if you don't have access to Nintendo Switch Online, therefore you can't use access keys, just make a tutorial of your Miis that you want to submit. Make sure you do it in a video format, and make sure you submit it on YouTube or on Discord if you're able to. Of course, you can always submit via Discord or via community post if you do have an access key. But if you don't, always make sure you have a tutorial and make sure you do it properly via video. I recommend video because it's actually the more proper way to submit tutorials. Make sure that the tutorials are informative and well understood, or else I'm gonna have to ask you to remake it again. So yeah, make sure you don't want that to happen. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And as always, I will see you all next time. Goodbye! If only I was in a better mood today, this episode would be a little bit longer, but unfortunately I'm not in a good mood, so I apologize everyone.